What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on January 30th, 2021. The Hot Topic exclusive flocked Valentine's Day Winnie the Pooh is starting to show up in store locations, but it's also available on the website, ready to ship out as well if you're interested in that pop. Now, the Skeletor with Terror Claws, the metallic variant with Target, was supposed to basically be in stores already. I'm not sure how many people are actually finding it. I have seen some listings online though, so it's out there, but I think it's very limited at this point. But it may start to spread across stores a lot more. As a matter of fact, the day that a lot of you are checking this video out, it may be in your local Target store, so be on the lookout for it. And it may re-release online as well. It may get another restock. It's been kind of dropping in and out of availability. Oh, by the way, I have had several people asking me if something is going to restock. You all, I honestly cannot predict the future in that way. I don't know if restocks are going to occur for sure or not. I just know with some retailers it's very likely that they will get restocks. But again, I can't tell the future. I don't know for sure if a restock is going to happen with a particular figure. Also here you see that the Raya and the Last Dragon pops are starting to hit stores, and I did make sure I watched the latest trailer, and it is Raya. I think I was mispronouncing it previously. And by the way, you all, check out the trailer for that movie if you've not seen it yet. It looks like it's going to be an awesome movie, and I'm kind of concerned that it's going to be a little bit overlooked just because some people may not give it a chance. But like I said, check out the trailer. It does look like it's going to be a pretty exciting movie in my opinion. You also see here that the DC Imperial Palace pops are starting to show up in stores, and they're shipping out from online retailers as well. Remember with Robin that there is a chance to get that Chase variant where he's wearing the hood, one that I definitely want to add to my personal collection. Now, speaking of DC Imperial Palace, they did go ahead and release on Funko.com the variant of Batman here with the blue and yellow, and it didn't sell out immediately, like in a few minutes, but it did eventually sell out. I'm not sure how long it took for it to sell out, but I think it was up long enough that if you were interested in that, you should have been able to go ahead and get your hands on it. And at this point, of course, if you want it, you would have to go second market for it. There is a Target Con on the way. This will be the first one of the year, and it should be on February 26th. There's going to be the t-shirt available that you see pictured here in the at the top of the screen. As far as the pops that are going to be available right now, we don't know for sure. There's a chance that the flocked Tails pop that you see here could be part of that lineup, and there are some other exclusives on the way that we don't really know where they're going to be just yet. So it could be these other figures that you see here, like there's a death metal Batman on the way, a guitar solo Batman figure which looks incredible. I'm definitely going to add that to my collection regardless of what store it ends up at. And then also remember there's Michael Jordan on the way in the white warm-up suit. So we don't know for sure, again, like I said, where these figures are going to land. I'll try to keep my eyes open and see what exactly is going on with this Target Con, and I'm pretty sure before it actually happens we'll know exactly what's going on with it. I'll share that information with you all. As far as the Amazon exclusive Marvel Collector Corps box is concerned, the next one seems like it's going to focus on Deadpool, his 30th anniversary, and I think it's actually available to go ahead and pre-order on Amazon. You can check that out. And remember though that this is a subscription, so if you decide you don't like a particular theme for a box, make sure you cancel that subscription before you get charged for it. So there are some upcoming releases with Hot Topic in particular. Let me focus on them first. You see here that they have a Black Hand pop on the way. I actually did not follow the storyline. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I guess you would call it the Black Lantern storyline. I didn't actually follow it, so I'm not familiar with the variants of all the characters there, and if they're original characters in the mix or not. I really don't even know much about this character, the Black Hand. If anybody wants to share some information about him, please do in the comments. Like I said, I really don't know much about him, but I do think it is a cool looking pop there. I definitely like the look of this Deathstroke pop. I think that's pretty awesome. I will be picking that one up there. They also have a Carnage figure on the way, which I do agree with a friend of mine. I feel like they probably should have called this the Cletus pop basically, and put it his real name on the box, since you do see a lot of him, the actual person beneath the symbiote. But regardless, that is a pretty cool looking figure there, and I'm definitely into collecting Venom related pops, the symbiote pops. I have a lot of those. And then of course we've seen this previously, the Miles Morales there in the winter suit. This is a variant that's exclusive to Hot Topic. Some other figures that are on the way that right now we don't know where, what retailer these figures will be with, or even if these are going to release for sure. I think there's a good chance though. But you see Deadpool here in sort of a nerdy looking outfit. I don't know if that's going to be the name of the actual figure. Seems like a fitting name though, Nerd Deadpool. Also, there's figures on the way related to Space Jam. I don't think that's a surprise. We will see some Space Jam pops. Just not sure if it's going to be these actual designs or if these designs might be changed. I think definitely there will be more than just 3 pops, but we have to wait and see what happens with that. And then there's possibly going to be a classic version of Red Guardian on the way as well. We have to wait and see exactly what happens with these releases, though things could change. And again, I'm saying it again here, it still does seem like there are Demon Slayer pops on the way. The pops that are pictured here, they look legit. I don't know exactly for sure if these are going to be the official designs. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm keeping my eyes open though. When I learn more about the Demon Slayer pops, of course, I will share that information. Now, moving on here again, of course, Funko continued their Funko Fair reveals this past week. And they're done at this point. All of those reveals have taken place, but of course, there's always more Funko information on the way. But as far as their official Funko Fair is concerned, they did wrap up their reveals. And remember, most of the figures are available for pre-order. Again, most of the figures are available for pre-order. So if you see something here you're interested in, make sure you check around. If it's a common, you could go with different websites like GameStop, Entertainment Earth, Hot Topic, Amazon, and so on. If you see something you're interested in, just check a website that you trust and see if they had the figure available for pre-order. And then of course, with the exclusives, you have to go to those specific retailers. And I'll say this again, when you go to those websites, make sure you check to see what release date they have. If it's an exclusive, more than likely they're going to give you at least a month that it releases. And then if it's a common, that could change from retailer to retailer. So again, check the dates when you go to the websites. And I provide dates sometimes, but like I said, sometimes you got to go to the website and check for yourself to see exactly when it's going to release. And by the way, what you see on the website, I probably wouldn't know any more than that. I still see some people, even after they check websites, asking me for release dates. I wouldn't know any more than what that website might say. So again, trust in what the website says for the release date. I'm going to go ahead and point out the figures that you see here on the screen. Of course, there is that full wave of Happy Days pops on the way. I'm kind of curious to how well those will actually sell, if there's still a lot of big Happy Days fans out there. Same thing with Bewitched, although at least with Bewitched, I think that there's been a lot of references to Bewitched, including recently with WandaVision. So I think the popularity might be there. And also those pops are more colorful. So, they could potentially do well. You see here also Clifford, the big red dog. And you can get him with the Pop and Buddy there, together. They come together, those two characters. But there's also that Flocked Hot Topic exclusive, which is listed up for pre-order right now. And then you also see here Dilbert. And I'm kind of curious if they're going to do anything else with Dilbert, but for right now, all we see is just this one pop here. Moving on here, we see Line Friends, and I'll be honest, some of these series I am not familiar with, so I'm just not going to have much to say about them. But with Line Friends, there is a Flocked exclusive on the way to Funko.com. And remember, with Funko.com, we definitely don't know release dates. A lot of times, we don't find out until the day of. Even sometimes they'll do drops just out of nowhere like they've been doing recently. So you just got to stay on your toes with Funko.com. And then we have here the pops based on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, which seems like a lot of people have been waiting to see these. So I'm assuming that these are going to do pretty well, and people seem happy with the designs. Remember that there is that Flocked Hot Topic exclusive there that is available for pre-order right now. They have figures here on the way based on Solar Opposites. I didn't stick with that series. It wasn't doing much for me, but I do like the designs of the characters here, especially them coming along with these weapons. I think those are good designs, but I didn't stick with this series. It just didn't really grab me enough, but I know it does have a fan base. And then this Super Chicken pop is on the way, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen Super Chicken before until I saw this figure, and then I did look up the character. But yeah, I don't think I was at all familiar with Super Chicken until this figure release, which is a great thing about pop figures. Sometimes they can expose you to something new and you might end up checking it out. So I do like that about Funko Pops. Next up here, there are some more G.I. Joe pops on the way, and it's definitely nice that, you know, there's some more love here for the ladies, you know, the female characters from G.I. Joe. I think Baroness looks pretty cool there, and you see that there is going to be a Funko.com exclusive variant of Snake Eyes, and I love that he comes along with his dog. I'm sure somebody can remind me what the name of his dog is. I can't think about it off the top of my head, but yeah, that is pretty awesome. I think that exclusive probably will sell out. You also see here, I mentioned this previously, that this was on the way, that GameStop is getting an exclusive G.I. Joe versus Transformers box, and you do get 2 pops. You see that there's 4 potential pops that you could get. I would assume that you would get 1 Transformer figure and 1 G.I. Joe figure. I'm assuming that's the way that it works out, but yeah, I think the pops look pretty cool there, and you see there are some other items that you get along with it, including the lunchbox. I think it's very cool that, you know, I think it actually, the lunchbox is the box, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, the lunchbox regardless, I think is very cool for that to be available, and that box is available for pre-order, including online. Entertainment Earth exclusive Krang is still available for pre-order. If you are a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, I think that's definitely one that you want to go for. So again, if you have not pre-ordered yet, I did a community post about it, and there is an Entertainment Earth link in the description as well. So yeah, I think that's one you would want to add to your collection. You also see here that there are some Avatar pop pins on the way, and they do have a chase in the mix there that I think looks pretty cool. You all let me know what you think about the pop pins in general. I feel like I haven't heard too many people saying much about them, so I'm just kind of curious, you know, what the community feels about these pins. Right now, I think I only have maybe 2 in my collection, but I do plan to pick up some more. As a matter of fact, I'll talk about some of those here in a moment. But yeah, just let me know your general thoughts about the pop pins. And I know some people will compare them to fig pins. You all, I think they both can exist. That's my opinion on that. I think they both can exist perfectly fine. And like I said, I'm very curious though, you know, what your thoughts are on the pop pins. So there are some more Rick and Morty figures on the way. You see that does include the supersized dragon there, which that was a really weird episode. That episode with that dragon went places I definitely did not expect, but it was interesting. But I'll be honest here, even though I have a lot of Rick and Morty figures in my collection, nothing right here is really grabbing me necessarily. So I definitely want to hear from Rick and Morty fans. What do you think about these latest figures? Yeah, me personally, these aren't really doing it for me. I don't think I would pick up any of these, but they are on the way soon. The Rick Target exclusive, I think that has been listed on the website. You can check to see if it's still there right now. And you see as well that there is that very interesting exclusive variant of Morty that's going to be coming to Funko.com eventually, and I will try to do a community post when that one does go up. And then we have some pops here based on the Umbrella Academy Season 2. I think this is a good selection of characters here. I think there's even more they could possibly do based off of that season. You know, more supporting characters I think would be nice. We'll see if they end up doing more with it or not, but yeah, I think these look pretty cool. And that Vanya figure, the Target exclusive in particular, the glow in the dark one, I definitely want to go for that. That one currently has pre-sold out on the website, but more than likely it will get a restock, and of course eventually it will be available in stores as well. And you see that there is also a Vanya Chase pop pin, not pop pin, excuse me, pocket pop as well. So that's something else to be on the lookout for. But yeah, like I said, I did really enjoy the second season. I might have enjoyed it even a little bit more than the first season, and I'm really interested to see what is going to happen with the third, because if you watch season 2 and you saw how it ends, you know that third season is going to have a lot of potential for some interesting action and character interactions, you know, so that's going to be pretty cool. Next up here, focusing on The Office, we got some characters that people have been saying they wanted to see. I think it's very interesting that there's actually 3 variants of Creed. So you see there's one that's a GameStop exclusive with him holding the mung beans there. And then with the specialty series variant, there's actually that Chase variant there in the mix, which I've already spoken to a local seller. I'm definitely going for that chase. I really do like that. And him with the blood splatter, you know, it's based off a Halloween episode, and I remember the joke that went along with that. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting that chase into my collection. And then as far as the Walmart exclusives, now I'll be honest, I don't know why they decided to put these characters just at Walmart. I really don't understand that, but you know, I think they'll still be easy to get a hold of. As a matter of fact, I already did a pre-order for Phyllis. Phyllis was a must for me. I really do like that actress. They also have Oscar here. And then with Ryan, at first I was thinking that, you know, the blonde hair might be a chase. It turns out that it's not. It's just an alternate version of Ryan. It does kind of make me wonder if initially they were thinking about making that a chase, but no, he is, you know, just a regular exclusive with Walmart. So those figures, like I said, are going to be pretty easy to get. As a matter of fact, they're probably listed on the website right now. And then with Chalice Collectibles, and I'm making sure I stress this name because there was an anime pop, I can't remember which one it was, but in the last video I had a lot of people asking me where can I find that figure. I did actually say it in the video. I did have it on the screen, but some people may not realize this is actually an online retailer. So Chalice Collectibles does have these exclusive figures here from the office. We got Michael Scott, of course, in the basketball uniform, and then Dwight in his basketball uniform, and he actually has a chase variant, and they do give you the option to just go ahead and buy the non-chase and the chase together. So you can check that out on Chalice Collectibles. Check out their website, and they do have some other exclusives as well, so make sure you check out that website when you get a chance. And then of course there are the Fraser pops on the way as well. You see those pictured there in the upper right. I think they look pretty good, pretty true to the characters. Fraser though, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe they should have given him something in one of his hands, maybe like his glass of sherry or something, just to make him a little bit more interesting. But yeah, I definitely like his father with Eddie. I think that looks pretty cool. Although if they had put him in a chair and had Eddie on his lap, would have been down for that too. But regardless, I think it is cool that they had these Fraser pops on the way. And y'all let me know if you're actually going to pick those up. Next up here, getting into Disney, I talked about this. This had been rumored for a while that there's these anniversary pops on the way for Alice in Wonderland, and they got a lot on the way. I think Alice, you know, with the flowers, looks phenomenal. And Target did briefly have a price error on that, where they were selling that for the price of a regular pop. I know some people got their orders in. I don't know if they're going to be canceled or not. You know, sometimes when there's a price error, the orders get canceled. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But there are some you know, exclusives in the mix here, and these exclusives, I think I've seen all of them actually available on the various websites. So there is that supersized Cheshire Cat, which is with Walmart. I know I've seen that one listed. The White Rabbit with the Pop Tee, definitely seen that listed with Target, and that's the flocked White Rabbit there. Then there's a Target exclusive Alice and also a Box Lunch exclusive Alice. So yeah, I think I've seen all of these actually on those various websites. So definitely get your orders in if you are interested. You see here as well that there are Pinocchio pops on the way. You see here with Jiminy Cricket, there is a diamond variant that's exclusive with Books A Million that has been on, you know, listed on their website. And then you see here that they do have a chase in the mix there as well, the Blue Fairy with Pinocchio. So, you know, with certain companies, you get a chance at that chase. And then the Who Framed Roger Rabbit pop pins. I think these look pretty cool. I actually did go ahead and do a pre-order for Roger Rabbit himself and one for Jessica Rabbit as well. And you see that she has that chase variant, which looks really awesome. And fingers crossed, I'm hoping that I get that one there. But those pop pins, those are commons. You can order those with various retailers. Next up here, there is a lot on the way related to Stitch. I mean, there are a couple of Lilo figures here, but a lot of different variants of Stitch that you can choose from. And of course, there are some exclusives. I think the exclusive of him sleeping with Hot Topic is a pretty cute one there. You see they got a flocked one that's coming to Target. I'm not sure if they've had that on the website or not. You can check for that. The FYE exclusive is pretty cool as well. That one has definitely been listed. And then I think this is pretty interesting here, that there's going to be a Funko.com exclusive that has a chase variant where he has the mouth wide open there. People, we already know that's going to sell out. You know, whenever that one goes up, it is going to sell out pretty quickly. A Funko.com exclusive with a chase variant, yes, that's going to be gone. So yeah, definitely stay on your toes. And I don't know if Funko is going to give the heads up or not, but I just know that is guaranteed to sell out very quickly. And of course, there are some mystery minis and some pocket pops here as well based on Stitch. And then there are these art series figures on the way based on Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse there. You see that 2 of them are Amazon exclusives, and I guess they're kind of related to Valentine's Day, you know, so in celebration of Valentine's Day. But then there are the Walmart exclusive Mickey Mouse figures as well. And of course, these are figures that have been previously released. You know, it's just the art series designs going on now. You see here to the right that there's going to be at least 2 pops based off of the upcoming movie Luca, which I don't know if I've seen a preview for this one. I'm going to have to look it up and try to check that out and see what it's all about. So really, I can't say too much about that right now, you know, at least until I check out the trailer for it. The Bram Stoker's Dracula pops turned out really well. I love that they have him in that outfit with the top hat and, you know, the glasses on. Like, it's just, that's a really slick looking one. Him in the armor, of course, looks amazing as well. I think even without the helmet, it looks pretty good. But him with the helmet on, that's going to be a Funko.com exclusive, which that might be popular. You know, we'll see how it does. And then, of course, the older version of Dracula does have that chase variant where he's holding the bloody razor and has his tongue out, which I think is pretty cool that they referenced that scene. You see that there's more Goonies pops on the way, or I should say new Goonies pops on the way. The Target exclusive and the Walmart exclusive that you see pictured here, both of those have been available on the websites. They may still be available. His Dark Materials pops are on the way. I don't really know about this series, but I do like that, you know, the characters do come along with those animal side characters there. The Mummy, they did pretty well with the designs here, especially with Emotep. I was really wondering how they were going to do Emotep. I thought maybe they would do like 2 variants of him, one where he looks kind of normal and then one where he's showing off his powers, but they just went ahead and did one where it's obvious that he has power, and I think it looks really good. So great job with the design of that figure. And then Spike Lee is on the way. Of course, I mentioned him previously. In fact, I think every thing here I pretty much have covered previously, but I just wanted to make sure I addressed the official reveal. So yes, Spike Lee is on the way in his purple suit. I'm definitely going to pick that up. The Fast and Furious 9 pops are on the way. Fast 9 or F9, whatever they want to call it. Those figures on the way. I think they look really plain, to be honest. I mean, maybe there's no way around that, but yeah, they just look very plain to me. I know some people want to see some more of the cars. I don't know if Funko plans to do that or not. We'll just have to wait and see. You see the White Men Can't Jump pops are on the way, and you can get them in a 2-pack with Target, which I think they do have that listed, but of course they will be available individually as well. You see here again the Cool Runnings pops. I did share those previously with you all. And then as far as the Harry Potter Patronus figures are concerned, if you're interested in those, make sure you check out Wizarding World's website to see exactly what's going on with those, because I didn't realize they have like this membership thing going on where if you're a gold member, then I think you get a chance to get certain pops early. So like I said, if you're big on Harry Potter and big on these Patronus pops, make sure you check out Wizarding World's website to see exactly what is going on there. And then getting into Pop Rocks, and I gotta say this, I think the Pop Rocks reveals are really awesome. I'm not putting those down at all, but to me, it kind of bugged me that the so-called DC day actually turned out to be more of a Pop Rocks day than anything. I wish Funko would have kind of, you know, announced things a little bit differently, you know, to give us a heads up about what's going on. But, you know, regardless, like I said, some very cool reveals here. Most of these I have covered previously, so I'm just going to run through them quickly. You see that there are these Fall Out Boy pops, and there is a Hot Topic exclusive that you could check for of Pete Wentz. Also the Devo pops, the 2 Devo pops you see there. We got some more pop albums on the way. Motorhead, Ace of Spades, that had been rumored for a while. We also have here AC/DC, Highway to Hell. And then with Bret Michaels, remember that he does have a chase variant there. So, you know, again, it's a common pop, so you get a chance for it when you order with certain retailers. And who knows, you might actually come across it in store, but we know that's very tough to do. And then some more reveals here. There are 2 more variants of Britney Spears on the way. Again, some more iconic looks for her based off of her music videos and performances. The Aaliyah pop, again, I really think they did a great job with the design of Aaliyah. I think a lot of people are going to pick up that figure. I want to add it to my own collection as well. Kid and Play was a nice surprise. I know it had been rumored very recently, and I think I let it slip my mind, but yeah, Kid and Play, they look really awesome. I do kind of wonder though how many people really know about Kid and Play. Like, you got to be kind of an old school hip hop head to even know about them, or maybe be familiar with their movies, you know. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious how many people really know about Kid and Play and plan on picking up these figures. And then, yes, there were some DC reveals, just not as much as I thought there was going to be or was hoping for, but they did go ahead and reveal the new Flash Pops. And I think that Killer Frost, I think, is going to be pretty popular because a lot of people have been saying they wanted to see a new one. Remember, there is a previous one that was a con exclusive. So yeah, I think Killer Frost will do well, but I got to be honest with you all, I was kind of underwhelmed by these Flash Pops. I don't think I'll be adding any to my personal collection. I'm not knocking them if you're interested in them, but they're just not for me personally. You see with the Flash himself, there is going to be a glow-in-the-dark Funko.com variant, and then of course there as well with Godspeed, which I feel like he goes by another name as well, but you know, regardless, he does have that GameStop glow-in-the-dark exclusive variant, which I'm not sure if they've had that listed or not. You can check with GameStop's website to see if that's available for pre-order. More than likely it is. Most of their figures, their exclusives, have been up for pre-order. With Superman here, you see that they have this comic cover, basically, you know, his original cover there from Action Comics, which I like. I know they basically have released this pop previously. There's already been this Superman pop previously, you know, based off of his first appearance, but still, I like the look of this, so I could see adding this to my own collection. And then there are some Wonder Woman anniversary pops on the way, which I think I'll get a couple of these. A couple of these do look pretty cool to me. I do like the Golden Age one. You know, I think that's the first one you see pictured here. I think that one looks pretty awesome. There's this PX Previews exclusive figure that does have a Chase variant, and I did go ahead and put in a pre-order for that with Entertainment Earth, and I'm really hoping that I get that Chase there. But with it being PX Previews exclusive, you can find this with various retailers, but definitely let me know which of these Wonder Woman figures stand out to you. I think they're a good mix overall, you know, represent different variations of the character. And then you see that there are some DC pop pins on the way, which the Wonder Woman has the Chase there. I think I did go ahead and pre-order that one, and I might end up ordering the other ones as well. I'm just not 100% sure right now. I've kind of cooled on Ezra Miller being the Flash, so yeah, I'm not the biggest fan there. I won't even get into that, but yeah. And then with Cyborg, it's just with DC and Warner Brothers, there's been a lot of drama, real world drama, that's been kind of putting a damper on their movies, and yeah, so it is what it is, but I'm not going to get all into that. But yeah, regardless, these DC pop pins, these are available for pre-order with various retailers because they are commons. And then the big thing that a lot of people have been waiting for, Godzilla versus Kong. And there is a lot to choose from here, you know, pops of different sizes. Of course, I think the commons that you see there in the upper left, I think those are all standard size pops, but there are some variants here. The FYE exclusive glow in the dark atomic breath, I did a community post on that one, and I did order that one for my own collection. That's the Godzilla I wanted the most. You can see that the two of the commons are available with BAM together. They are the same as the commons. It's just a 2-pack that is available with BAM Books A Million. They do have the larger size of Godzilla and Kong. Of course, they got the jumbo size pops going on, which should be the 10-inch pops. And then they also had those color variants basically of the jumbo size pops with Walmart, which the Godzilla one pre-sold out very quickly. More than likely it'll get a restock. I think that Kong is still listed, but yeah, just be patient with that Godzilla. Like I said, more than likely it'll get a restock, and if not, you know, you could be on the lookout for it in stores once it does release. And then it seems like with Kong as well, that one of his figures may get a flocked variant that could potentially be with Walgreens. You know, so if I learn more about that, if that really becomes official, I know it's on the Funko app, but still, sometimes things do fall through. But if I learn more about that release, of course, I will let you all know. But I definitely want to hear from you all, you know, which Godzilla and Kong figures do you plan on adding to your collection, if any? I definitely think these look way better than the older pops. That's no surprise because Funko continues to improve with designs. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome selection in my opinion. Now, I do want to go ahead and give spoiler warnings here. I am going to share the contents of the Lucha Libre Collector Core box, and then also an upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong related figure. I want to share that with you all as well. Some of you may already know what's going on with that, but I'm still going to go ahead and give that spoiler warning here. If you do not want to see the contents of the Lucha Libre box or see a potential spoiler for Godzilla vs. Kong, please make sure you go ahead and tune out of the video right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on here. So with the Lucha Libre box, I mean, the word that came to my mind as soon as I saw this is lazy. I hate to say it, but lazy. I'm pretty disappointed that there's not a new character here. I mean, And they almost tease you because you see here, I think those are stickers there of Captain America Lucha Libre and Thanos Lucha Libre, but nope, they're not in the box though. They're going to be separate, I guess. So what we're basically getting is, and I'm not going to use the the Spanish names here because they're all kind of difficult to pronounce, but basically we're getting a variant of Wolverine, a variant of Spider-Man, a variant of Venom, and then even with the Pocket Pop, that's just a variant of Captain Marvel. So yeah, kind of disappointing. And it seems like looks like it's going to be metallic paint jobs here, except obviously with Wolverine they put him in the X-Force colors. But yeah, I'm really not too impressed by this. And you can share your thoughts. Do give a spoiler warning if you're going to talk about this box down in the comments. But yeah, I'm not too impressed by this, to be honest. And you all, I'm about to get to that spoiler with Godzilla. This is your warning again. Oh, let me say this again though. The next box for Collector Core, of course, is Deadpool Anniversary. I hope it's better than this Lucha Libre box. But here we go, you all, with the Godzilla vs. Kong spoiler. So please tune out if you don't want to see this. So here we go, you all. Mechagodzilla, which a lot of people noticed Mechagodzilla in the trailer, so maybe this is not the biggest deal, but I try to be respectful to people that may have not seen this just yet. But yeah, we're getting a Mechagodzilla, at least one Mechagodzilla figure, which the figure, I don't know, maybe it's just the quality of the picture. The figure doesn't look too great to me, but this is really not the best image, so I'm going to try to hold off on my opinion on that and see what it actually looks like. And there are a lot of theories about how Mechagodzilla fits into the movie. Could be that typical thing where Godzilla and Kong fight and maybe there's a clear winner, maybe they're not, but maybe they end up doing the team up thing at the end to take on Mechagodzilla. It would not be surprising if they go that route. I'm kind of tired of movies doing that, honestly, though, but we'll see what happens with it. I'm gonna try to just be patient and wait and see exactly what happens. But again, if you decide to talk about this spoiler in the comments, please make sure that you do give a spoiler warning. All right, you all, that is going to do it for this long edition of Funko News. Yes, it was a long video, but of course there was a lot of reveals from Funko this week, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already been doing your pre-orders throughout the week. But if you saw something new in this video that you're interested in, I would advise you to go ahead and pre-order instead of just sitting and waiting and then maybe not being able to grab a figure because it's gone, or and if you're concerned about, how much you want to get in the money with it, do remember Entertainment Earth is one of those websites where you can do a pre-order and you don't have to pay until the figure is ready to ship. Just make sure you make a note of, what you have ordered and when it's going to release, so you don't be, your bank account isn't surprised. But yeah, like I said, if you can do pre-orders, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and get them in instead of being, waiting and seeing what happens, basically. But yeah, again, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for checking it out. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you drop a like on the video, share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.